The 1920s. What a decade. It was the age of radio, it gave us jazz and the first Disney character. But we also saw the rise of the KKK, the first Ponzi scheme, and one of the worst economic disasters in modern history.
What? No, I can't hear you.
It was a decade of extremes. And at this little corner of an American national park, something fascinating was brewing. Check it out. 1926. The last gray wolves were killed at the Yellowstone National Park in Wyoming, USA. It took almost 70 years in an arduous campaign, but the wolves were finally reintroduced in 1995. You just won't believe what happened next. Because you see, nature is really complex. It has a lot of moving parts. If we tamper with something in one place, something else is gonna move in another place. In ecology, this is called a trophic cascade.
Yes, science!
And when these predators were reintroduced to the park, they did what they do best. They hunted. To escape these newly introduced predators, the local deer started occupying different parts of the park, which in time led to the recuperation of the flora around the riverbanks. Birds came back, eagles were seen again in the park. Even grizzly bears were coming all the way down to eat berries by the riverside. Even beavers started inhabiting that area and started building dams by the river. And that's when something completely unexpected happened. The dams that the beavers were building were actually counteracting the erosion of the river. And lo and behold, a river that was dry for ages started flowing again.
The wolves, small in number, transform not just the ecosystem of the Yellowstone National Park, this huge area of land, but also its physical geography.
How mind-blowing it is that simple action like reintroducing wolves can make a river run again. And to understand how this happens, we gotta take a look at what a system is. Leila Ajarlu, founder of Unschool and Disrupt Design, is an expert in systems thinking. She defines a system as something that is dynamic, ever-evolving, and something that has a boundary. And through systems thinking, we can understand how the parts of this interconnected network act together within the whole. These complex systems are ubiquitous. They are literally everywhere. Free shipping in the UK can represent a CO2 spike in Bangladesh. A new fast fashion outlet in Sydney can mean a new landfill in Ghana. So how do we even begin to solve these problems? We don't have a definitive answer yet, but we know that we will need a holistic approach if we want to even begin solving these issues. But if I learned anything with the wolves of Yellowstone, is that a small action can have such an impactful outcome. That's it for this week. Thank you so much for joining me here. I hope you've learned something new. And if you did, make sure to subscribe to my channel and follow my profiles on social media. And as always, see you next week.